How's it going, YouTube? I got a pretty interesting one. I wanted to see if the rumors about how good this was were true, or if the rumors about how crappy it was are true. Uh, I received this a few days ago. Um, in the box, you get instruction manual. If you're going to switch it from manual to auto, definitely read this. I would suggest actually watching some videos first because instructions are, well, they tell you how to do it, but it's kind of hard to mess with the knife while you're trying to read. Anywho, I watched a few videos and I was able to get it only after the second attempt of messing with it. So this is the RMX drop point. As you can see, I already got it in the auto mode. Comes with this thing. Say thanks to Kubi and Benchmade for making everybody start to do that, for sure. So I actually do like the size of this knife. I like the sliciness of this knife. It's stupid sharp, as one should expect from a company that sells sharpeners. It is in M390. I'd say the strength on the auto on the second ring, because there's a 1 and then there's a 2 position. If you put it in the 2 position, it kind of feels like a Kershaw auto. Not great, not bad, especially for the price. It is an integral, but it is out of a magnesium carbide, I believe. I have the website pulled up because I forget everything that's in this knife. I'm pretty sure it said magnesium carbide. Jeez. Well, oh, look at that. It says their blade hardness is 60 to 62 for the M390, which is pretty good. Let's check weight real quick before I move on any further. 2.65. That's insane for a full-size knife. That's really good. It's a little more than bug out territory, so it's more like a Hogue Deca type weight. Let me just make sure I'm not losing my mind. Yeah, it's about 7.5. So I guess it's still a full-size knife to me because I have small hands. So ever since they revealed this thing, I really wanted to check it out just because I thought it was really cool. I wanted the vanity of it as opposed to the usefulness of it. But it turns out it is going to be pretty useful for me as long as you do it right. There's a lot of people out there saying, oh, this is the biggest piece of trash ever, and everybody's complaining that all the YouTubers are putting it on a pedestal, as I'm sure a lot of you have seen who are watching this video. But it's gonna do what it's meant to do. Things I would change is I would give it a flipper or thumb studs. This lockout flipping thing is absolutely useless in my opinion. They did that to the Elementum and it didn't sell real well. Some people really enjoy that type of stuff. I'm sure it has something to do with laws in other parts of the country and even in other parts of the United States. But for me, it's about useless. So I changed it to auto same day I got it. First time I tried it, I messed it up. Everything was very mushy, which is what a lot of people were talking about. Why they don't like this. Oh, it's mushy. I can't get it to work correctly. It's a piece of trash. I've even seen these being sold on resale for 85 bucks because of it. But if it's hard to do, if you're sitting there and you're struggling and it's like real mushy to get in there, you're doing it wrong. You have to have this out at a 45-degree angle. That's it. That's all you have to do. You got to put the thing in there. You got to twist it. You got to pop it in the little thing. Put it on whatever spec you want. And then you tighten down the pivot screw. And then you mess with the pivot until there's no blade play. I have slight because I want it to thwack. But it's still solid, you know. But it has a wee bit of wiggle. It's about as good as a Kershaw Auto. So for a little bit less money, I mean, some Kershaws are cheaper than this, the autos anyways, the launch series. But I think it's cool because you get an integral. You get a handle material no one has ever used before. You do get a steel clip, but again, who cares? It's a pocket clip. It works really well. I've had no issues with it. Get a super thin, slicey, flat ground blade. Really good sharpening plunge grind. This is probably why a lot of people are happy with it. It's a knife person's knife. It fits real well in the hand. My biggest negatives are the coating. I don't know if you could see that, but this one's flat and this one's all weird. I don't know what that is. I think they had it hanging up like this when they did the Cerakote, and it just dripped off, and they never sanded it down with an extremely fine grit to knock the edges down after they coated it. So one of the biggest negatives on this thing is the Cerakote. Cerakote will wear over time. And magnesium has no rust resistance at all. A dirty finger will color this thing, which is fine. Some people love the patina look, so I mean, it's never going to bother me, because I'm going to actually use this as a knife. You know, I'm going to basically beat the shit out of it because I want to. I really want to check it out because it's Worksharp and they have some of my favorite sharpeners. Hell, they have some of the only sharpeners I can afford and use. I'm going to do a few size comparisons. So we got the SIOP 299 and the Porcupine. These are exactly the same size. I don't know why I brought these out. I'm special sometimes, guys. Well, they got scratches all over it. Yeah, doesn't matter. But anyway, there's the size right there. It does have good jimping. It does hold your finger in place. I wish it was more up here when you're doing those nice cuts. For how much is this? $139, I think. Okay, $140. For $140, this is a good buy. A lot of people are going to hate on it because they refuse to watch videos to show them how to do it, or they did and they just couldn't get it and they got frustrated and gave up. I do the same thing. I am not talking shit because I do exactly the same thing. Things frustrate the hell out of me. I do woodworking. I break wood and throw saw blades, and I, you know, we all of us guys have our anger issues. Just funny because I don't think any of the female reactors to this knife have ever complained because they got it fixed very quick and easily because they can follow directions. We got to do better as a sex, guys. We're falling behind. It's hilarious. Uh, my wife will love that bit. Anywho, yeah, I get the hate and I get the hype. Is it my favorite knife? No, not even close. Um, it doesn't even hit my top 10. I don't like the pocket clip, even though it works great. My favorite part about this knife is the sliciness of the blade and the handle. The pivots look slightly generic. I wish they were just a regular color. I mean, I do like gold, don't get me wrong, and I do like the size of them, and I like the quick swap system. But it all needs improvement. But again, this is their first knife, and I know they have plans for more. And I'm sure they're going to have a version that does have thumb studs or a flipper, or, have one that's just an auto or something. They got to have big plans, because if you guys saw their video of their huge factory just for their knife stuff, they don't plan to just stop at this and be like, that's it, we're good. No, they're going to do a lot of stuff. One thing I love about this knife is the billboarding. I always love a spine billboard because it's out of the way. And I like how small they made it right here. That's pretty cool. I didn't really need a serial number, even if it does say, batch 1 or whatever that 01 is for. What does that even say? 01201. That's got to be a batch number. I don't know if it's a serial number. I think it's a batch number. But yeah, all in all, this is good. I mean, magnesium is very tough metal. Cerakote, I wish they did DLC instead. 100,000% wish they did DLC and charged 20 more bucks for it. That would have made sense to me. People would have still bought it, and you want to get as many complaints about it because of it, if that made sense. I'm going to pause this video here and re-record. I'm going to go grab a box top because I don't think I have any out here. Oh, no, I do. I'm going to cut a box top and show you how slicey this thing is, because it's ridiculous. Need a box though. Man, I really don't have anything, do I? Yeah, do this. All right, box top. So let's do paper first, so I can show you. Oh, that was weird. This is not good paper for this, but it's a nice working edge. I think that's what they meant to do, but I'm going against the grain, and it's very slicey. This is a very old box. This is like 80s box right here. So going straight down is a little weird, but if you go to the side, that's just as bad. I think this has glue in it. Anywho, that's not the point. The point is that it is very sharp. This is a lot more tough than an Amazon box because, well, it's from the 80s and everything was more tough back then. I don't know where the hell I got this box, but I have a crap ton of them, and they're all like yellow from how long they've been sitting in this storage that I record these videos in. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. I think this is a good purchase. People who can follow instructions and get it to the right auto setting are bound to like it a lot more. It is a little finicky, but it's much easier than taking apart a frickin' Benchmade crossbar lock or something of that nature. It's still not going to kick this guy out of my pocket, but you know, it's well made. It's a damn good introduction to what they're trying to do. It is a left or right hand carry. I mean, it screams knife guy on it. Execution could be better. Is it worth the money? Yeah, I think so. I think it's worth the money. It's a world knife. I mean, they're sourcing from all over the place. U.S., Taiwan, China, Japan, Italy, somewhere else I can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But yeah, no, I'm quite happy with this purchase. And I'm going to use it until there's no more Cerakote on it. And then I'll customize it. And that'll be that. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Sorry for the long delay on videos. I got a flu. I'm still getting over it. I'm on cold medicine right now, so that's fun. Yeah, so it's been like 10 days, so I'm hoping to get this video uploaded tomorrow by the, what is that, 18th, 17th? I don't know. I don't know what day we're at. But yeah, and that'll be it. Talk to you all later. Bye.